with regard to taking off the bottle or weaning off the bottle, the first thing that I recommend parents to do is, if you have 5 to 6 feeding bottles that you are feeding your child with, especially milk, either before going to bed or early in the morning or midday, reduce the numbers of 5, 6, 3, 2, whatever it is, to just one feeding bottle, because it is more easier to get rid of this one feeding bottle as compared to 4 or 5. So minimize it to just one, which is your child's favorite. And when you are working with the weaning off your child from the feeding bottle, ensure to take the child's opinion, the child's suggestions, and also give the child the autonomy to be with you in this decision making. So you can tell the kid, look, you love this orange bottle, so I'm going to keep this. Let us get rid of all the other bottles because they are occupying too much of space in the kitchen. Give a logical reason why you would want to do it, and encourage the child to be a part of the decision making. That is step 1. Step 2, while you're introducing or taking this other rest of the feeding bottles away, you must introduce a straw tumbler, a tumbler or a glass that comes with a straw, if your kid is 3 years or younger, because they may have difficulty in sipping from a cup directly, some of them. But if your child has a good control over the glass and the cup, even before 3 years of age, by say 1 or 2 years of age, go ahead and start introducing milk also from another container, not just the feeding bottle. Okay, that will help the child to transition easily from the feeding bottle to a cup or a straw tumbler. However, if the child has difficulty in oral motor control, preferably go with a straw if the child is able to seal his lips around the straw. In case there are severe oral motor challenges, please discuss this with your speech language pathologist who can help you better. So that is step number 2. You're going to introduce another utensil or another tool to offer milk apart from the feeding bottle that you are already using. Thirdly, help the child to understand the benefits of why you're going to wean him off the feeding bottle, because children don't want to do something that doesn't benefit them, just like us. So get them involved, only then they're going to buy in what you have for them. So tell the kid or your child that, you know, it's good for you to go off your feeding bottle because it's good for your oral hygiene, it's going to give you a better smile. And also studies indicate that children who use feeding bottles for a longer time are iron deficient. So you can explain to them that they get stronger. So ensure that the child understands that you are doing something good for him and not harming him. Then he's with you, and it's going to be easy to transition from a feeding bottle to a tumbler or a glass or a straw tumbler, whichever you use at home. And lastly, this is the most crucial step. You're going to dump off that one feeding bottle you're still holding on to. Now, in order for you to take that last feeding bottle and get rid of it, you again need your child in your team. So you're going to explain to your child that, you know, we're done with the feeding bottle. I think you're growing bigger. We don't want kiddie stuff. Let's throw this away, because most kids want to feel that they are grown-ups, they are big. That makes them feel powerful, in control. So encourage them that they are grown up, they are bigger, and they don't really need that. And you can also ask them, where do they want to dump it? Do they want to dump it in a garbage bin, in the house, out of the house? Do they want to dump it in a garbage truck? So you can check with them where they want to do it and have your child throw it off. Because if you are going to throw it away with your hands while the child watches, it's going to be very difficult for your child to part with it. But if you get your child to throw it away, it's going to be much more easier. So when he wakes up in the night, you're going to bring that glass or the straw tumbler to him, and he's not going to accept it. But he knows that this feeding bottle is not there at home, because he, with all the autonomy that you have given him, has taken that feeding bottle out of the house and thrown it off. And you're going to just help him remember, and he will be off that feeding bottle very soon. Trust me, you're going to be surprised when he gets off the feeding bottle. We've had parents let us know in the past how this method has worked with your kids and how it has been effective. And one child in particular threw it off in his favorite garbage truck. So when he got up in the middle of the night and asked his mom for the feeding bottle, and she said, I got this glass for you. And he said, no, I want my bottle. And the mother reminded him, where did we throw it? He said, garbage truck. And after that, he never asked for it. So the fact is, each child is different. But the reason I'm giving you this example is to give you hope that your child also can come to a point where he's going to get rid of it.